Jersey Alternative Medicine, anti-aging, hormone replacement. Do you have trouble losing weight? Do you have trouble with your sex drive? Do you have trouble with your energy levels? Jersey Alternative Medicine. Give them a call, 609-977-2981. That's 609-977-2981, NJALTMEDS.com, all under the supervision of a physician. And we are nationwide. Jersey Alternative Medicine. Give them a call. Beer League Warriors Apparel. Great clothing for the gym. Great clothing for any workout you do. It's that dry fit that everybody likes. Good quality, great prices. Support small business now. Don't buy from Nike or Adidas this week. Get your clothing from Beer League Warriors Apparel. Just go to beerleaguewarriors.com. They have a great selection. Believe me, you won't be disappointed. What's up, fellas? Muscle Talk.
All right.
Here we go.
Serious Sellers Bodybuilding. So, Luke, you saw that we had Lee Priest in the so for people who don't know, we have an Instagram chat group and Lee threw in a political sentence and Dorian was like, "Oh, we don't talk politics." And I was like, "Yeah, you know what?" I said, "You know what? We're not going to talk politics." Right? I said it's a very touchy subject, right? So I don't think tonight we should talk politics. We should just jump right into bodybuilding. What do you guys agree?
Yeah,
Let's go.
by me.
Yeah. Well, fuck the both of you, because because before we get into bodybuilding, I want to talk about how Trump whooped that bitch's ass.
Yeah, he whooped ass on that one. What?
He beat the shit out of that chick. Like that was okay.
That goes to show what the social media how they be lying to everybody, because
dude,
it tried to make it seem like it was close, and bro, it wasn't close at all.
Mainstream media lies to you. The polls lied to you. There was only a handful of polls that were like Reuters was a poll that was fair, but there were polls like Marist College had her like up by 7 points on a nat, and it's like and it had me like double guessing myself. Like, am I just around people that are Trump supporters all the time, and maybe I'm in a bubble, right? No, not at all.
He beat her by a landslide.
It was one of those Mike Tyson 1-2 knockout punches. It was ridiculous. Did you see the clip of when the CNN pundits were like, okay, let's see what counties in the country Kamala outdid Biden from 2020? And it was a blank fucking country. And they were like shocked. They were shocked that they were like, nothing, not one county in the entire 50 states, nothing. And it's just like, look, man, I know you two guys I love that shirt, by the way, Luke. And I'm trying to get over Dorian's size right now.
Yeah.
But look, here's how I see it. And then you guys could chime in, and then we'll move on to bodybuilding. Here's how I see it. The reason why I think Trump won is, I mean, he's a superstar. I mean, he has this superstar quality about him. There's no question about it. Kamala wasn't a really good. She was probably the worst candidate I've ever seen in my lifetime. But besides that, I think people in this country are just sick and tired of the bullshit. We're sick and tired of political correctness. We're sick and tired of men can be women and women can be men. There you go. Exactly. We're sick and tired of being called Nazis and fascists and racists and sexists. We're sick and tired of coming in last as far as national affairs. We're giving all this money to the Ukraine and so on in Israel, and then when something happens here, like North Carolina with the right, we got nothing. They got $750 per household. That's what
Hawaii,
you got.
all of that.
Hawaii they're still recovering from Hawaii, and then here there were some polls that really like they really lost the. This is the first time they really lost the male black vote in the country.
Yep.
A lot of male black males voted for Trump. We're just sick and tired of being lied to by the mainstream media, being lied to by the polls, being lied to by politicians. And it's just, I mean, I could go on and on and on, but it's just the point that at least we still have the power to take it back. And that's what happened last night. I mean, it was just, even me with the political correctness, I have to be careful what I say on the show and so on and so forth and blah blah blah. Otherwise, you might get canceled. You get sick of people getting canceled because they say something wrong or they say something. You're sick of people getting taking a joke. We're sick of inflation. Dorian, how much, if you don't mind me asking, what year is the vet that you got?
2021.
All right, so you got 2021 that cost 3 years old, and if you don't mind me asking, what was the sticker on it?
I got a really good buy on it.
All right.
$63,000.
Okay. 60. And that's good. That's good.
Really,
Okay. I had a 2014 Corvette and I bought it in 2017. So it's 3 years old. Okay. Back then, that's not very long ago, right? I spent 43,000.
Whoa.
So now the same car, 3 years old, is $63,000.
Yeah.
And here's the best part. If you go back and go get a 2014, 2015 with 20,000 miles, which is what I bought it with, which is how much I bought it with, and you go back and you want that car today, it's still $43,000.
mm-hmm.
And that's
trucks like that.
Yeah. And that's just goes to show you the craziness of the inflation. The people are also sick and tired of outsourcing all the jobs to China and India and so on and so forth. Yeah. So the people just took it back, and we're also sick of the radical left stuff like abortion at any month. There are states in this country that you can get an abortion up till 9 months. Mm-hmm. And that's just fucking crazy, man.
That's murder. That's the 9 months is murder. The baby developed out.
That's in New York. And what's the state that Waltz was governor of? He made it. What state was it?
Is it Minnesota?
I believe so. He made it up to 9 months. And in his state, if the baby survives abortion, there's no government law that says that you have to help the baby. If the mother doesn't want to, the doctor doesn't have to. Right? So if you take the baby out of the equation, right, and I get into a massive car accident and I'm that close to being dead, but you could save me, there are laws that actually say you have to fucking give me medical help, whether I have health insurance or not. But in select states like Walt's state, it's up to the doctor and the mother of the baby if the baby survives abortion. And what's so funny is it comes from the same people that have been screaming to socialize medical health care for years, saying that the government should socialize all medical health care. But in that instance, we don't want anything the government has to do with it. It's the hypocrisy, and I'm just glad that we won. Anyway, you guys want to add anything? Because I'm fucking done.
No, I think your rant was excessive. It was good.
It's like a bad relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm complaining about the relationship. You're not doing anything. I'm complaining. You're not doing. Sooner or later,
I didn't even touch on the immigration. I didn't even touch on the immigration problem.
That's when the states turn red.
I didn't. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even touch on the immigration problem. Do you know that I did not know this until recently, until maybe several months ago? Do you know that when Donald Trump was in office, if there was a father and a daughter, and they were coming across the border, the southern border, they would have to, if the father said, "This is my daughter," they would have to have a DNA test to prove that it was his daughter. One of the first things Kamala did as the border czar was get rid of that. So now any man could come and say, "This is my daughter," and then they have to let her through. And now we're trying to figure out how we have 300,000 sex slaves in this country, because it could just be a fucking pimp with a girl from Venezuela that says, no, it's my daughter. And then they go let them right through. And it's just fucking blows me away. They go into the inner cities, the most poverty-stricken cities, where they when they get and the illegal immigrants get housing, they get food, they get money, and it's just, dude, people were just sick of it. And I don't care. Like NBC and CNN could call me a racist and a fascist. I think people are just sick of it.
When the
And
Amish, when the Amish in Pennsylvania, that the Pennsylvania is always close.
that's right.
He won. He blew Pennsylvania. The Amish came out and voted in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Look, those people, they don't never vote. They don't never vote. But you started messing with the farmland.
yeah,
Start messing with the farmland. That's their gold over there. They said no, they had enough too. They came
yeah.
out and voted. This was this is a sign that America was tired. America was
Absolutely,
tired of the shit. And I don't know
100%.
how all these other people, I keep calling it brainwash. They're
Yeah.
brainwashed. I don't know what you can't even they can't even give you an explanation
No,
why
they can't. They just name call. They
why
just
they're
call it.
voting for her, and then you tell them you're voting for Trump, and they flip out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Flip
yeah, yeah,
out. They
yeah,
literally flip. They don't want to talk to you anymore. They're
yeah.
angry. It's like, oh, you look. I barely had anybody to talk to. To be honest, really,
Yeah,
it's just me and my baby brother. It's like we the ones that got common sense in the family.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Barely had anyone to talk to.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't know. How do you explain drag queen story time? How do you justify that? How do you justify the propaganda of teaching elementary school kids about trans lives and transitioning, and maybe you're a boy, maybe you're a girl, you don't know, you might not know, so on and so forth. When when you start messing with the kids, nobody cared about LGBTQ until you started messing with the kids. That's when everybody started causing an uproar about LGBTQ. Before that, nobody cared about gay pride. Nobody gave a shit. It's the kids that, and it's across the board. It's in the Muslim communities, the Black communities, the white communities, the Asian communities. Nobody is okay with that. And it's just like you said, the people are just sick of it. They're just fucking sick of it. And I'm glad that he's in. Now, we'll see what happens. It's only 4 years, but the Democrats have to revamp because they got nothing. They got no new blood. All the new blood, all the hot new blood is on the right side. You got Vivek. You got
Only what 44 years old.
yeah. You got Vivek. You got DeSantis. You got JP Vance. I mean, you got Elon Musk, Joe Rogan, Dana White, Robert Kennedy. When Robert Kennedy Jr. decides I'm not a Democrat anymore.
Democrat. He said, "I'm not running," but this is where you know someone that has common sense. He says he's not running, but he cannot endorse her because what she's saying doesn't make sense.
Yeah, yeah,
That is where you know someone has common sense there. That he's telling the truth. He said he can't endorse because what she's saying doesn't
yeah.
add.
A lifelong
He's not
Democrat
talking about anything.
coming.
So
Yeah, exactly.
how can he go and vote? He's looking the best interest of the country.
Yeah,
That's
right.
all everyone wanted. The
Yeah,
best interest of the country.
absolutely.
That is all everyone wants.
And then you're okay with the powers that be pushing Biden out and putting her in.
Yeah.
There was no primary. Nobody ever voted for her. And then they say that Trump is a threat to democracy. And it just
No one,
blows me away.
everyone that came to me and said, "Oh, but she's black." I said, "You need to shut up with that because the fact that you're telling me she's black and that's why you want to vote for her, but before she got on there, before they put her there, Cornel West was on the ballot from day one. How
That's
come no one voted for him?
that's right. That's right.
Cornel West is pro-black.
That's right.
Is the pro-black more than she is.
Yeah.
No one voted for him. No
Yeah.
one made noise that he's black. No one said we're going to give him money. All the HBCUs, and that's one thing I'm going to say right now. Trump, he's a man that holds a grudge, and when you betray him, all the money that he gave the HBCUs, that's going to come back and bite them.
What's up, Bo?
Hey, what's going down?
Which is we're venting. We're mad, but we're finally venting that Trump won. I don't know. We don't know what side you lie on, but Before bodybuilding, we decided we were gonna do a little bit of politics because of the election yesterday. But do you like my hat? No, no.
I stay out of that.
Smart man, smart man. All right.
If you see my story, you see who I voted for. If you watch my stories on Instagram.
Oh, I didn't even see it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I put my vote on my story today. So
yeah, and unlike
Coleman.
What'd you say?
He voted for Ronnie Coleman.
yeah, it's it. Yeah, it was just I think but basically I think people were just sick and tired of the bullshit and the nonsense and so on and so forth. And let me tell you something. I don't know what mainstream media is going to do. Like I was watching Valuetainment. They had a live feed, right?
He had more viewers than the news channels
combined. It was unbelievable.
Plus, you watch what was it NBC or one of them only had 60,000.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what they're gonna do and I don't understand why he was getting all the information before them. He was calling states before the mainstream media was like 20 minutes, 30 minutes before.
You lie to everybody and make everyone think that this is what's going on. The media is corrupt. The media is corrupt.
Yeah, and then they don't, and they're not getting any viewers, and people aren't listening and not buying it. So it just like what are they gonna have to really the in the next 5 to 10 years, if the mainstream media doesn't fucking revamp, there's not going to be a mainstream media because nobody's going to be watching. Boomers are the only ones that watch them, and they're getting old and they're going to die off. Everybody else watches podcasts and YouTube channels. And if the Democratic Party doesn't revamp, calling somebody a racist or a sexist or a Nazi or a misogynist doesn't work. It's not working anymore. It doesn't work. So anyway, okay. On to bodybuilding. Dorian looks fucking jacked.
Yes, he is.
Insane. How you feeling, Bo?
I feel good.
Oh, Bo, you know what I forgot to tell you? I have this guy on. He's great. He's an author. He wrote several books on prison gangs, and it's on my other channel. So we did one on the Aryan Brotherhood. We did one on the Mexican Mafia, and I just recorded today when it'll be out tomorrow on the Black Guerrilla Gang, all the way back to the 1960s with George Jackson and starting the Black Guerrilla Gang. It is an incredible interview because I didn't know that it was started more for a political movement than I thought it was just more of a prison gang like the rest. But it's a tremendous fucking interview. I'll send it to you when it's all up.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Here's Orange. Orange is not going to like my hat. Did you guys see the video I sent you of Liver King?
Yo.
What's up, Jay?
Hold on,
Did you
can't
get
hear anybody.
Oh.
Fuck.
Did you guys see the video I sent you of the Liver King?
Oh.
I sent it to you on the group text, and he looks just fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll bring it up. What's up, Jay? What's happening, man? Can you hear me, Jay? No, he can't hear shit. Can you hear me, brother?
Okay, shit.
We can hear you. You just can't hear us.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You probably just need to go out and come back in.
Yeah.
Text him and tell him go out and come back in.
Yeah, let me actually
oh, he looked bad.
Yeah, really bad. We'll show it. There you go. Yeah, he looks really, really bad. I don't know if it's drugs or what it is, but it looks really, really bad. Let me bring it up while Jay is trying to figure that out. I think I sent it to you guys. Yeah. And then I sent it to Lee. Lee is sick, by the way. He won't be with us today. Where is it? Here it is. Let me stop the share because I gotta put the sound on. There we go. Here we go. All right. You guys see that? Anyway.
But I didn't realize how serious his mental decline was. This video was posted yesterday. I'll play it for you in a second, but it honestly feels like he's on meth or some other sort of like serious drug. I mean, just look at his face.
Redo. Okay. Fuck. Okay, shit. Liver King can't sleep. Wake up, do Tabata push-ups until arms fall off the side to do before and after with the shoulder pump. So I haven't done my shoulder exercise even though I just had a whole bunch of protein. I don't know, guts out, but not a huge shoulder. I mean, I look good. Ain't nobody disputing that, y'all.
Wow.
It looks good, y'all.
Keep in mind, this is the same dude who, after he posted his confessional video, he said he was going to be 100% natural. Does this look like someone who is not taking any sort of drugs? This is Liver Failure King. This is what $11,000 worth of steroids does to your body.
Anyway, can you hear me, Jay? Jay still can't hear us. Anyway, when he's figuring that out, we'll just talk. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know what kind of drugs he's on. I have no fucking clue, but he doesn't look good.
Yeah, he looks fucked, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm look like
Recreational too.
Oh, definitely. What were we gonna say, Bo? I can hear you. We can hear you.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a mess.
he looked bad, man. Like,
Yeah. Did you see that, Jay?
I had to
What's
go
up? What's
back
up,
to
boys?
it.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Wait, did you see the Liver King and how bad he looks?
What the fuck is wrong with him?
I don't know. He's on
Holy
some kind
shit.
of. Did you see that? He's a fucking mess. He's some kind of. I don't know what's going on with him, but
Dude, was
I don't
he
know.
tweaking out?
Yeah, it had to be. That was definitely.
Yeah, that just didn't like. That's ridiculous, though, man.
Yeah,
I
don't.
want to get on.
That was really bad.
Yeah. Look,
He was really a drug addict.
yeah, he died. I don't know what kind of drugs. I don't know if it was meth or some kind of a pill. I have no idea, but he does not look good. And for him to put that up on social media,
Yeah, his face.
yeah. I mean, nobody's even saying to him, "Don't
Maybe
post that."
Maybe he ate the liver of some sort of crack chicken or crack buffalo, and he's
Yeah,
getting all the residual effects of the methylamphetamines
yeah.
that were trickling through that poor buffalo's liver or testicles he's eating. But holy shit, dude.
Yeah, he's
That was
fucking.
bad.
You know what? Who know? He's probably broke. Because probably nobody's probably buying his products anymore because he's full of shit. And who knows what's happening between him and the wife? Because a lot of times when you have, if you have a good woman is one thing, but if you don't have the wrong woman and you go broke, that doesn't work. It just doesn't.
I don't know if he's broke.
What's up?
I don't know if he's broke.
Me neither. But he also does not look natural at all. He's still fucking, which is
He ain't natural. Like
definitely not.
He never looked natural.
I know, but he was saying that he was going to be natural. He's coming off everything and all this shit. I mean, it just doesn't look right.
Well, he did that, and then he started up again. He went natural for 3 days. He cleaned out, for a good
he had 12
3-day
seconds.
run, and he was back at it, running his gear, and he said, "I proved my point. I did enough, and now I'm."
Yeah, but Jay, you told me when he was at the peak, how much money was he making? Because you use the same supply. You use the same supplier for your.
One of my manufacturers was making his stuff, and they were warehousing it all, and he was just shipping and selling it all on Amazon. And excuse me, they said he was doing very well, very well.
Yeah, you were saying 7 figures a month, from what I remember.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was over $1 million a month at his peak.
Yeah.
Phew. And now, God knows what, who the hell knows, but it doesn't look good for him. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. What'd you say?
I said, I hope he puts some up for a snowy day.
Yeah, tell me about it. You ain't kidding. All right. So this weekend is the Romania Pro. And I sent you the list.
Yeah.
I sent everybody the list. So we got. It looks like this is Rafael Brandau's show to lose.
No,
Someone C-Bum's doing or not?
No, see,
Akeem might give him some tough
yeah,
cover.
you ain't kidding. It
Yeah,
looks like
good.
He was looking good.
yeah, Akeem does look good. There's no question about it. You got all right. So you got no. Bumstead is doing the one next week, which is Prague Pro. So this one you got the Rafael Brandau. You got Horse MD, Akeem, Amir Amarajak is the guy you were thinking of, Dorian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good too.
Christian Wolski. That looks like about it as far as the big names. But let's take a look at Akeem and Jay. Jay is muted. Jay, unmute yourself. There you
Yeah,
go.
sorry.
That's all right. Let's take a look at Akeem because he does look good. Here. Akeem Williams. He does look good. And I hope he does win, man. I really do. I hope he does. Let's see. This was all right, that's only one pick. This was okay, yeah. Yeah, he looks good. He's big, he's lean,
He's lean.
he's real lean.
He looks
His,
good.
his legs look good. You know,
Is that tape? What's on his knees? Is
Yeah,
that,
well,
is that,
He keep that tape on.
is
That's
that
tape.
kinesiology tape?
Yeah.
what's the purpose of that tape?
It's when you have like ligament or tendon issues, what it does is it keeps them open, keeps blood flow. It's better for recovery. My girls use it for soccer when they have like
Oh, yeah?
injury to the hamstrings. It's, yeah, it's a sports recreational type of tip.
I'll just
Sports rehab
finna do duct tape work.
tip.
Yeah.
Right.
Bro, he looks fucking good, bro. Like serious. He looks better than he looks like he's better than the Olympia.
Yeah.
You could do good.
Yeah, he
I
could
like
probably
Akeem.
win this. Let's
Good guy.
yeah, when oh yeah, he's a great dude. When Raphael really dropped the ball at the Olympia. I don't know what happened to him. But I'm hoping that he does well. There's no updates of him. He's probably not going to put any. Oh, here we go. How long ago was this? How long ago was this? This was 4 days ago.
He looks smaller though.
I was going to say he's not going to be able to he's not going to be able to go toe to toe with Akeem if Akeem's in shape. You know, when Akeem's in shape, he's one of the most dangerous bodybuilders in bodybuilding. It was always getting in shape for him that was the issue.
Yeah.
But the handful of times that he came on, he's almost unbeatable. Unless the guy has a better structure and the size and comes on. He's in shape, but he does look smaller. You're right. He might have tried.
He
King
looks
working
like
with
a
Chris
streamlined
Aceto.
his physique.
Say that again, Bo?
Ain't a King working with Chris Aceto?
Yeah, Akeem's working with Cristiano.
Yeah.
That's right.
Working with Cito, yep.
And I think Raphael tried to play the size game this time around at the Olympia, and that's why he he still broke the top 10, don't get me wrong, but if you remember, Jay, he looked watery. He did not, from the back, he really did not look good at all.
He looks
Yeah.
different here. He looks like he really streamlined down. Like
Yes, big time. Yeah.
like there's no
Flat
bloating. Like, he
physique.
looks good. He looks like a classic guy, though.
Right.
Yes.
Play to your strengths, man. You know, if you know, if you're not the biggest guy on stage, play to your strengths. I mean, the thing
Waist looks
is,
small.
he does. The thing is, you know, he's also going to have to go up against Amir, which this fucking guy.
Yeah.
This guy his middle name should be conditioning. This guy's insane.
Yeah, you
How
know
long-
he condition.
Yeah, and this was 12 weeks
big.
ago.
And he's big, so
So this was when he did, what show was this? Oh, he's with Chris Aceto too.
Yeah.
He's young too though.
He is young, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 25, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw a picture of his face recently,
Yeah.
and I've seen him when he comes in really conditioned. You can tell his face is sucked in. He didn't look like that in the last picture I saw.
Really?
He come in fucking peeled, and when he does, he places high. But that would tell if he's going to be doing well in this show or not.
Well, let's see if there's a picture of his face up front. Well, here he is with Aceto. This is a while ago.
Hit up there at his stores. See, can't you click on
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah. All right, come on, let's go. No, I guess he's on his way to Romania.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, his cheekbones look kind of sucked in there.
Yeah, he ain't shape.
The
Look at
guy's
his
always-
eyes.
Yeah.
Like his eyes sucked in.
Yeah. The guy's always in shape, though. I mean, he's phenomenal. And the other guy that we said, oh, Horse MD. Here we go.
Man, if he can bring that same condition he brought to it last year, he'll be all right.
Like if this was Prague last year.
He looked good there, dude.
He looked good.
That's a beautiful shot, man.
I think he took second to Samson last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really good conditioning. I mean, that's
yeah.
He just needs to bring his back up.
Oh, this was a day. This was a day ago.
That's all right.
Yeah. If that's a day ago, see if there's any other picks.
He got legs, though. That's for sure.
He's got fantastic legs. You know, I think that's the only. This was 3 days ago.
He looked a little downsized too, though.
He does, but he doesn't look. I mean, even Akeem looks. He's not showing a lot. He's not showing a lot of pics, so I really can't tell, right? And then the other guy that I said was what was it, Wolski?
Wolski, yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, this guy's real good.
Yeah, he got top 5 Cal Pro and New York Pro this year.
Yeah, this was a week ago. So he's got really good shape too. This was 5 days ago. Let's see. Yeah, this was 5 days ago. All right, it's going to be a decent show, but of course, I don't know what the hell's going on with them, but Nexzilla pulls out of Prague. This was his 5th or 6th show this year he pulled out of. The guy Kenson from EP09 actually spoke to his trainer, and his trainer's blaming it on a visa issue, even though the show was in Prague. But apparently he couldn't get to Spain to train with his trainer, and I believe he's in Brazil. It just sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
Yeah, that happens.
You know, that's what it, because, you know, if it was the first kind of thing where it was a visa mix-up, this is the 5th show that he's pulled out of, man. And I don't know where his head is at. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the hell he's doing. But if you're
there's no way he signs on contract for these shows.
It's impossible. You can't.
There's no way. You can't get out of doing these things that often. There's no way.
Yeah, I agree. I think
it just gives a word.
Yeah.
Yeah, give you my word, handshake deal. But there's no way he's actually a signed athlete to compete in these shows, dude. They wouldn't tolerate that shit.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't get it. But for his own career, I don't understand. Like if you don't want to compete this year, that's fine. You're a young man. Hold off. Work on what you got to work on. Come back next year. But don't give these verbal promises that you're going to do it, and then the promoter thinks you're going to. It's at the point now where if I was a promoter, I'd be like, yeah, okay, yeah, all right. I wouldn't even put him on the fucking list. You know, I'll believe it when I see it. I don't.
Well, dude, it hurts us because we get so emotional. You know, we get so excited.
We're
about to see him that he just breaks our fucking hearts.
Yeah.
Every time he does this stuff, you know, it's nerve wracking. You know, so I'm ending it with him. I'm done. I'm no longer a fan. I am. I'm not hanging on with bated breath. You know, we're done.
He's a young guy too, right, Bo? He's like, what, 28 or something?
He's like 25, 26.
Jesus. He's got just, I don't know.
Big youngsters.
Yeah, right. Exactly. All right.
He just got commitment issues.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Jesus. I wonder if he's married. Fuck's sake.
No, he's not. That poor girl. That poor girl.
He
pulls out of her all the time also. It's just there's no long-term deal there. You know, she's done.
Yeah.
She's done. She got tired of waiting around.
Nick Walker, Kyle Wilker. Oh, yeah. Is it Wilker or Wilkin?
Wilkes.
Wilkins.
Wilkes. I'm sorry, Kyle Wilkes.
I saw him a couple weeks ago.
And does he have a nickname, or that's what he goes by? Is because
Kyle
sometimes,
Wilkes?
yeah.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Is he really? Let's just check him out. So here's
I
the
was with
thing,
him in Oklahoma.
and let's see, Kyle Wilkes. All right, I'm assuming that's him. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so he's the guy in the middle here, right?
No, that's not him.
Well, this is the guy that's
Kyle Wilkins.
no, this is the guy that's training.
This is a guy from Jersey.
Oh no, this is the guy that's training Nick Walker, Kyle Wilkes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's working with Nick now.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
he
I thought
trained
he meant
him.
Wilkins.
No, this him.
Yeah. So it says it yeah, that's him. Kyle Wilkes. Now here's the thing. I remember when last week or whenever it was when we had Dave Palumbo on and we were talking about trainers, right? Here's what I don't understand. Jay and Dave made great points, and even Dorian, that you know your body by this point. You really don't need a trainer. But the truth is, they're gonna get a trainer. They're gonna get a coach. They all do. They all at this point, they all have coaches, right? It's very few people train themselves anymore. They all have coaches. What I don't understand is, and if you're gonna go get a coach and you're a top guy like Nick, why wouldn't you go get a guy that has stood the test of time, like an Aceto, like a Chad Nichols, like a George Farah, like a Ramrod? Why
Ramrod.
Why roll the dice? I mean, I'm sure he's a good trainer, but why roll the dice? Why not go with a guy like Aceto that has been to the Olympia plenty of times, has seen everything there is to see in bodybuilding, or same thing with Farah or Hani? Why go with a Will? Why? I don't get it.
It really ain't been confirmed though.
Oh, it hasn't been confirmed yet. This is just rumor speculating.
Yeah, there's room.
All right. Well, let's say, usually where there's smoke, there's fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I get that, and I understood Jay and Dave's point where these guys don't need coaches. You should know your own body, so on, but they go get coaches anyway. But why, if you're in that top 5 in the world, why wouldn't you go get a guy with the 25, 35 years of experience coaching people?
That's Chad.
Yeah. Well, explain that to me, because I don't understand that.
Some guys think they can make another coach more famous than the coach that's already out there.
You think so?
Or some guys be like, they want the coach that they can tell what to do.
That
sometimes it's a comfort thing also. Like sometimes
Yeah.
they don't want, hey, this guy's working with other top guys. There's a distraction. There might be some, inner jealousy or whatever competitiveness between the athletes, or you just want somebody's full attention. Or like Bo said, like I think I said this last time. The old saying, if you don't like what your doctor tells you, you go find another doctor. So sometimes these guys they want a yes man, or they want somebody to think they're the center of that universe, and that's what they need.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I fully understand. I just don't get that mentality. Every other sport, you want to go get, if you're a team or you're an athlete or you're a fighter that is possibly going to win a championship, you go get the best guy available. I don't. It just blows me away. I'm not saying that this guy Kyle Wilkes is not a good coach. I mean, I'm sure he's a fine coach. I just don't get why you wouldn't go get a Milos and a Cito or Chad Nichols.
Sometimes, like we just said, that's not what they're looking for.
Yeah.
They want somebody where Kyle, he doesn't have any top names, right?
Right.
So Kyle's looking to make a name for himself, And Kyle, I know Kyle. Kyle's a good trainer. He knows what he's doing.
Mhm.
But it might be, hey, dude, I'll take you on. Help me grow my business, and I'll help you achieve what you're looking for. It's a wash, and
No money. Okay.
maybe, could be.
Yeah.
Um, I can't see Nick paying Kyle. I see this as an opportunity for Kyle, or hey, dude,
Yeah.
if I could
Right.
take. I
Right.
mean, dude, Nick could get a trainer free for anybody. But
Right.
when you go to
Yeah.
these top guys, you're one in the bunch.
Mhm.
Hey, dude, I'll just let me know what it costs, and I'll take you on. Like Hani, like from my understanding, Hani, like there's a whole process, of working with him. You pay him, or you pay his receptionist, for lack of a better term, and and
Right.
and and they put you into that little cookie cutter program, and send me what you do, send me this, I'll evaluate it. You'll hear from someone, where I'm sure Kyle is, dude, he's talking to Nick a couple times a day,
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
this process,
I don't know.
more
It
hands
just
on.
no. I fully get it. Yeah, and I fully understand. And believe me, if I was in that position, I would want a guy that was devoted to me too. I would just try to go get a guy with the most experience who could be devoted to me.
It
You
could
know.
be hands-on though, because a lot of athletes want that attention. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
some when you're a coach like that, you got a lot of athletes. You can't give everybody the same attention.
Right. Right.
And
Right. Right.
a
Right.
lot of people in this industry need that though. Some
Yeah.
don't, but a lot of them do though.
What do you think, Luke?
Well, just like both said, they need the attention. You need somebody to. Some people just want somebody to tell them what to do. They don't want to think about doing that stuff, doing that part.
Right.
They just like I don't want to have to deal with that. I just want to come in and train. Somebody give me my routine, tell me what to do, and I do it and go home.
Right. Yeah. What
There-
about
There's
what?
there's a psychological thing that goes,
Yeah.
and I could see why Nick, from what I know of Nick, and I've met Nick a few times, and us being from the same area, we know a little bit about each other just from the circles of people.
Mm,
I could see where that's a good fit for Nick. Understanding how Nick's, psyche works, in preparation for the show. He needs a guy who knows him, who's going to commit to him, have his best interest in mind. Not that these other top trainers don't have their clients' best interest in mind,
right.
but you're my guy, dude. You're my guy. It's not like I
Right.
got four other guys competing for the same show, where there might be some animosity or jealousy, or hey, is he giving me full attention? Like I am
Mm,
sure Kyle is giving Nick full attention, and
110%. Right. Right. Right.
yeah.
Right.
And dude, sometimes that's more important than, hey, you've crossed this bridge a few more times than the other guy, but sometimes that's what the people need.
Right. Right. Right.
So
Right.
I
Right.
get it. I get it. But,
Okay.
but dude, he's giving him a shot, dude. If he fucks up, he's done. Could be
Yeah. Right. Right.
could,
Right.
could be
Right.
a
Right.
one and done.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I just remember when Rami would just like every 6 months get a new trainer. You know what I mean? Like to me that looks like you're not a grounded athlete, right? That's what it looks like. I don't want Nick to seem to get that reputation because he's so
Dude, look at
good.
look at what happened with Matt Jensen.
Yeah. Right. Right.
He,
Right.
he
Right.
was a top guy, and dude,
Yeah.
now his last show, 4 or 5 of his top guys
Or quit on him.
did
Yeah.
not perform well, did not look good. Were they getting his attention? So now you have a top guy that just fucking dropped the ball, dude. He just
Yeah.
fumbled in the end zone.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you
Absolutely.
just fumbled in the end zone with your top guys, and you get the excuse, well, I'm burnt out, I'm looking at other things. And what the fuck you take him on for?
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, yeah. And Dorian said that last time when we were talking about it. Dorian said when he works with pros, he only takes two at a time because you have to give so much attention, right, Dorian? Where Matt Jensen, how many guys did he have? 5?
Yeah. And I think this is the exact situation. Jason's touching on it. You know, you got to look where Nick's coming from. He just fell out of that situation where he probably felt like, you know, he was being
Yes.
overlooked just a little bit. And I think he's kind of a diva. He wants somebody who can give him the full attention, just like Jason's saying. So
Yes.
I think that's why he's kind of going that direction. I really
That
don't know.
makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. That 110% that makes sense. He's coming from that spot where he's not getting all the attention from Matt Jensen, and he's like, yeah, I just need somebody that's going to give me 110% of his attention and nothing else. That makes all the sense in the world.
Who's committed to me? You know, like
Right.
who's looking out for my best interest? I don't want to hear you have 4 other guys in the same show. You know, like Nick needs that reassurance, you know, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, you know.
Yeah, because I don't think Cal got no open. He got that young dude that's in the classic though. Yeah, he got him. You know what I'm saying? Now that young dude gonna be all right, but I don't think he got nobody in open.
Let's see. I don't know. We had
Plus, it's going to take some time. He has to learn. He has to learn Nick Walker's body too. So
is that the Trent twins? Did this guy
That's
train the
what
Trent
makes-
twins? Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, fuck me. All right. Whatever. Oh man, whatever. I'm trying. Yeah, he did. Look, these are the Trent twins. Okay. All right, whatever. Oh, this the classic guy you're talking about? Oh no, congratulations. He got his pro card. No. He looks like he looks like he works with a lot of physique guys. That's what it looks like here. A lot of physique guys. A lot. Oh, this is the guy you're talking about.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, he won
National.
yeah, okay.
Like what? Was he 18?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
like 19 years old.
Is he really? Wow. All right. Who is this guy? Damn. Talk about a future. Wow.
Yeah, go to the other one though. He got one next to that.
Let me see. Which one are you talking about?
Go to the right.
This guy?
Right there. Look at it. Look at this shot on there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking. Is that him? That's the same kid?
Yeah, 19 years old.
Damn. These young guys are coming. They're getting better and better. It's unbelievable. You know this kid's going to be an open bodybuilder. You know he's not going to stay in classic if he just turned pro at 19 years old.
Right.
If he doesn't burn out first.
Yeah, right. But you know he takes you know this kid could put on another 10, 15 pounds of muscle in a year or two and fucking go into the open. There's no question about it.
His metabolism ain't even setting in on him yet.
Yeah, he doesn't even have like man muscle yet, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ, these kids, they come out of the woodwork. These athletes are getting better and better. But it looks like he trains a lot of classic and a lot of physique guys. So who knows? Listen, I just hope Nick makes it, because I'm a Nick fan. So, I hope he's just making.
Jason, did you say this guy's from Jersey?
He lives in I think he's in Florida now. So from my understanding, I think he worked a deal because he was one of Nick's old training partners. So they used to train together back in Jersey years ago before Nick moved to Florida. And supposedly Revive or Raw, whoever Nick was, I think Nick was with Raw.
Yeah.
Originally when they first started before Sebum came over, and Nick wanted to arrange, hey, bring Kyle in. He's my old training partner. We train well together. Bring him out to Florida. So Kyle left his business, and he had a good full-time job. Supposedly, this is all not speculation. This is the story I heard. So Kyle pretty much dropped everything, got a paycheck from Raw or Revive, moved out there basically to be Nick's training partner for the beginning of his pro shows before he made it to the first Olympia. This was a couple of years ago. And supposedly that didn't work out. I don't know what happened or, where it went sideways, but I think Kyle moved back to Jersey and then either moved back to Florida or just stayed there and hovered back and forth for a while. But Kyle has a big, training business. I know he's got a bunch of clients that he works with. but he also had a really good, well-paying job. Like he does well for himself. Um, but now it makes sense that now he's back with Nick. Nick always kind of falls back with the guys that he started with. He's loyal, and I think that's within his comfort zone. So this makes sense to me.
I think Nick, because we saw some pics of Nick, and I think Nick is going to have a strong 2025. I think he realizes he's going to have to make some noise in 2025, and I have all the confidence that he will, because from the little bit I know of him, he is a real competitive athlete. He does not want to be in this position where he's not doing the Olympia. And this is 2 years in a row. Now, I could be wrong, but from the updates that I saw of him, he does not look bloated, burnt out. Let's pull him up.
The side chest shot.
He looks more relaxed now.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right, yeah, the side chest shot. Yeah. He just looks like, like you said, more relaxed. He's probably
look like he done came off.
Right. Which might be good for him,
Yeah.
It is good for him. You can't stay on all year round. Is that him?
It's Kyle, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, when was this taken? 4 days ago?
This was 4 days ago, yeah.
Yeah, so they're back at it.
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, because Kyle's still with Raw.
Oh, is he really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that must have sustained. So that's probably still going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had Christian.
Yeah, so I think he's gonna have a good 2025. I really do. Other shit that's going on in bodybuilding, Dorian Yates had a hip replacement.
Did he?
Yeah, he had hip surgery. Let's see. He put up on RX Muscle, they put up.
Yeah, it was that same hip he had something done to it back in '87.
Right. Yeah. It says, let's move you guys out of the way. It says here exactly 1 week ago, I had surgery on my right hip. It was a right hip total replacement surgery. So back in 1987, I had surgery on my hip to remove fascia from the joint. What the fuck is that? As it was damaged from a heavy barbell squatting back then. New scar on slide 3. You can see it near blah, 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 blah. So the history damage, almost 40 years. Jesus. But I'm grateful that it's carried me through a professional career and through the hard training and blah, blah, so on and so forth. Blah, 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 blah. I don't have any regrets. Okay. But anyway, so we wish him well. He is one of the great ones. So, of course, we want him to be healthy and fine. Anyway.
You know how you dealing with that pain, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he's big into that shit, right? What is it? What's that hallucinogen? Yeah, he's big into that shit, man.
Yeah, he on shrooms and everything.
Damn, well, listen, fuck it,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. If I didn't get drug test, my job randomly drug test me, right? So they could just send the drug truck in any day and pick you out of a hat and you got to go. So I don't really touch anything.
With that hat, not the one you're wearing.
No, a cowboy hat, actually. Yeah.
Any hat.
Yeah.
They'll randomly just pick you out of any hat.
Do you like my hat, Shane? Yeah.
It's all right.
I wore it for you. But honestly, I would really, because I do have anxiety. So if I'll take like a quarter of a Xanax, I have a prescription for it, and I fucking hate taking it because you're like a zombie till the next day. It's ridiculous. I would totally smoke weed, oils, edibles, something, but I can't because of work. So watch, when I'm retired, I'm going to turn into the biggest fucking pothead.
Right.
Gentlemen, I think that concludes this week's Muscle Talk. I appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, Bo, you are a 3X or a 2X? 3. And of course, Dorian is a 3X. All right. I'm going to see the shirt that Luke has on is the biggest size they go up to. It's a 2X. Is that loose on you, Luke?
Not too much.
Forget it. I'll just get you other shirts.
Yeah, I was going to say this earlier.
Because I wear 3X. I wear 3X regularly.
Oh, so that might work.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
stretches. It has a nice stretch to it. It stretches very well.
All right, so then
I
I'll
like it.
order.
It's not
I'll order.
suffocating. It's not
I'll order
suffocating.
2X, one for Dorian and one for Bo, because that is the new athletic wear that sponsors the channel, Billy Warriors Apparel. I got one for Jay and Luke because they only went up to 2X. But if you're saying that it fits and you normally wear 3X, then I'll get one for Dorian. It's not gonna fit in it, but I'll get one for you anyway.
Right, it's past 3X.
Yeah, I know, really. If I'll figure something out, Dorian. I'll get you a fucking sheet, something. I don't know.
Put two of the
So I
2X
can put on
together.
this
You know?
gown.
Yeah, exactly. I'll sew 2 shirts together. All right, gentlemen. Listen, have a good night. Much
Later,
respect.
Thank you.
Later, fellas.
All right, boys.